Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Tiny Park Challenge. My name is Attacking Toucans, and before we get started, I wanted to do one of those really cool cinematic shots that they have where it's just one single fly-through shot, like Birdman, or one of those other movies that's just a singular shot. And just look at how cool this new addition to our park is up here. We still have a lot to build onto the space station, but it's looking rather nice. But today, I decided I was tired of working on the upper elevated areas. So we're going to go into the depths of our theme park and work on the lowest level and build a new roller coaster and water ride down there. Here's the first level of our underground section, which is practically already finished. It's not as busy as it should be, but once we finish this lower section down here, there should be a lot of people. Whoa, what's this princess doing down here? This is not a place for you. Maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe she likes being a part of the dang dungeon squad. Alright, so this is the very deepest, darkest section of our theme park. Let's go ahead and turn our flashlight on. So first things first, I'm going to get rid of these little restaurants down here because these were all temporary. Okay, it's gone. I've gotten rid of it. Next thing we're going to do real fast is, if you see, there's a red track underneath this launch coaster we built. What I did is I took this type of track right here, the reverse freefall coaster, and I built the track and put it right underneath our launch coaster that we built. And the reason I did this is if we click on it and go into edit mode, I can select the whole entire track. Go ahead and select it. We're not going to actually use this track for anything apart from a decoration. If we click on this right here, the tunnel section, we can turn this whole entire thing into a tunnel. And let's go inside real fast. We have some lighting options that we can choose from, which make this coaster way more cool in my opinion. If we go to the tunnel lights, we can have it go forwards, reverse, spiral, or reverse spiral. And out of all of these, I think I like just forwards the most, especially when you're going really fast through this. I think it'll look the best. Now, can we change the colors? I don't really know. So right now the track is red, so maybe that's why it's red. Oh, we can! Yes! Perfect. Okay. So what color do we want to go for? Green? I think green looks pretty good. Nice. Now that whole entire track is pretty much secluded and out of our way. We're not going to have to do much. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe... Oh, that actually... No, that doesn't work because how are they going to get into the coaster? Okay, let's fix this real fast. Okay, can I just select this one little piece? Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's amazing. This completely pulls that thing together. Now, as far as the theming goes for this lower section, we're going to make it an underground, mystical, enchanted forest. Well, fireflies, we're going to have a lot of trees, a lot of mist, a lot of sparkly, mystical little decorations. And for the rides, I want to have a water ride that's going to be a river rapids, because those things are awesome in this game. And I have not built one in forever because I haven't put one in my ultimate theme park or one in the tiny park yet. So I'm going to build one of those because I haven't looked at them in a long time. And I'm kind of excited too, honestly. And that is going to go over in this space over here. And we're going to make it go up and down because we have a lot of space below and above us. So we're definitely going to take advantage of our elevation. Although this is going to be the lowest level of the whole entire theme park. I'm going to limit myself to that. And it doesn't really matter because once we get 2 more coasters, we'll reach our quota of having 9 coasters and we'll be able to get our objective for the hard difficulty. So that's cool. So we're going to have a river rapids and a minecart train over on this side. There'll be 1 roller coaster and a water ride. And then on this side where the food was, I'm going to have another family coaster, and that'll give us 9 roller coasters. And then if I can, I'm going to try to put 1 more family ride down here. I'd love to do bumper cars, although I'm not sure if that would really fit into this theme. And I want to have another food court. But enough talking, let's go ahead and just jump into this. So we have our track rides. I'm pretty sure that's where the river rapids is. Yep. Oh my gosh, I kind of wish I would have put go-karts somewhere in this theme park. That would have been cool. Maybe we still can. I don't know. We're going to be going for the river rapids, and hopefully we have enough space down here because these things can be very large. So the fact that I'm trying to fit one of these into a tiny park is a big undertaking, but I think we can do it. I'm the Planet Coaster guy. I'll take on any challenge. Just gonna lower this a little bit. That way we can sink it into the ground and make it kind of like ground level. Okay, if I have the station sideways like this, are we gonna be able to turn fast enough? How sharp of a curve can we make? Oh, pretty sharp. This is the sharpest we can go, but that definitely works for us. We can roll with this. So we have a very small amount of space, so we're gonna have to go down for the most part on this ride. And then the minecart train is gonna be on the above section. And I'm not sure how long this ride's gonna be, but I'm gonna do my best. So let's just go ahead and start rolling. We're gonna have it go down throughout this whole entire thing. Here, the first thing we're gonna do, we need to make sure there's a way for it to get back up, because if it can't get back up, then there's no reason having the station here in the first place. Okay, so we're gonna have it go down as far as we possibly can right here. We really don't have enough space right here to do this. Crap, here. Is there any way we can possibly... Oh, there's a wide section too? What is this? That's so fat. Oh my god, that's the fattest freaking theme park piece I've ever seen. We can use the fat piece though, I love it. Okay, let's use it. So I'm gonna have to use my space very wisely right here. We're gonna need to change the station, have it load on the other side, because we need this space over here. Oh my god, I can't believe, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and go straight down right here. It's gonna start sinking. Can we curve while it's going down? Yes, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Am I not able to make this auto tunnel like give us a little bit more space around the ride? Is that possible? I don't think so. Okay, so we have this curving in the direction we want it to go. So now we're just gonna have to make this ride mostly underground, I guess. And, well, what are these big concrete things? Because there's a ride underneath? Yes, of course it is. I hate these concrete things. Okay, what if I just start going down right out of the station? What if that's what we do? That should work a little bit better for us. It's probably gonna be a little bit on the more terrifying side, but I'm all here for it. Let's go. It's on the bottom level. We go extreme down here. Okay, I want to do a wide section down here as well. Might as well, we have space. We're just gonna like hollow out all the space around it and put decorations down here. As far as the type of decoration, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look at our options. Ooh, I know. Oh, let's make it like a Indiana Jones type of cavern where you're going through and there's scythes and boulders chasing you and a bunch of like booby traps everywhere. I think that would be a really thrilling experience, and that would get a lot out of people. I'm gonna do that. I just decided that's gonna be our perfect opportunity. Let's go back to the end real fast to make sure that this is going to work out okay. So right now it's a little bit off. Okay, I don't think we should go with a wide piece up here for now. I don't think that's the strategy. I think we're gonna want to stick with our little thin pieces. And I feel like we could have it go up right here. I think this would work. Yes, it is going to work. Perfect. We have the space. We got this figured out. And then where's this mine train coaster going to go? So you want that over here as well. I'm going to have to just like put the station like right in this space, but raise it up a little bit. So we can have the line for the river rapids like in this small space right here. And then we'll have a line up on this side that goes up to the mine train coaster. It'll work. It's kind of got to think ahead as much as you possibly can. Oh, and I also completely forgot that we can turn off the track supports if they are going through our ride like that. So that's good. We got a plan working for us. Let's have this keep on going down. It's at negative 142 feet right now. It's probably going to keep on going down. We don't want it to go like too deep, but it needs to go deep enough. All right, back to this side. Back to our gigantic underground river. It's literally what this thing is. This thing is so wide. Is there anything cool we can do with it? Oh, a rapid section. Let's go. Let's freaking bring the waves. Then we're going to go into another drop right here. It's going to be the next scary section. That is going to be a splash-tastic experience for these people. Yes, we are going to promote this ride with words such as splash-tastic. Okay, so we also have some of these things where it gets thick on the right or left side. You want to do one of these? I don't see why not. Let's make it thick on the left side. And do we just do like more rapids? Okay. That's kind of lame. Anything else like more exciting to use? Not really. I thought there was... I kind of wish they had like those little whirlpool pieces. I remember in the original Roller Coaster Tycoon game, you could like have little whirlpools that would like spin the people a lot. But I guess not here. Okay, so we got this curving in the right direction. We just got to get it back to this lift in whatever way we possibly can. This is the start of a lift hill. I don't know why I can't end this lift hill. Like it's stuck on a midsection. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 lifts. I'm going to have this one be the first over here. That way we can just like split it up because we don't want it to be like one gigantic one. Makes it a little bit more fun if it's split up and you have a little tiny section to look forward to as well. Okay, I'm going to try to get this as close to the other pieces as possible. Let's have it go down a little bit more right here. We'll keep it a little thrilling. Maybe give them a little bit of a splash. That'll be fun. This auto tunnel feature is freaking phenomenal. It makes doing things like this so much easier. Okay, and now I'm just trying to line up this last chain lift. Can we get it to go up? Oh, can we actually connect it like that? Oh, it's like so close right now. It's like so close of a chain lift that it's almost like giving us the auto connect feature. So let's just like take away this chain lift. And this should line up like well enough. We should be set. Offset. All right, we're in here. We got this. Can I connect it? We can. Is it high enough? Is it gonna make it through? Yeah, the water's going in the right direction. It should make it. There's no reason for it not to. Let's go ahead and click done. Let's add some more rafts. I don't think there's like a limit to how many we can add. Okay, we can go all the way to the chain lift. 13 should be completely fine. Let's go ahead and test it and see how it does. Should we ride it? I feel like riding it won't be that much fun since there's no decorations yet. But let's just see how this first drop is. Whoa. We're gonna have to get rid of some more track supports. That was not cool, man. Just killed all of our test dummies. Out here wrecking havoc. Alright, so we're in the wider pieces right now. Doesn't seem to make like a whole lot of a difference though. We're still inside some sort of like track piece, and we're still like on some sort of track piece. There's just more water to the sides of us. I thought we were gonna be like bouncing around this whole entire thing, not within this like little piece of track. Oh wait, I can't look behind me. Oh no, we're about to fall. I can't see behind me. No! This is the worst way to go. No! This is the worst way to go! Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, then it goes around in a circle. But yeah, I'm glad we have one of these now. It's gonna take a lot of work to like blend it in and make sure it's looking fly, but the work will be well worth it once we're done. Okay, let's get rid of those track supports so it's not killing our peeps. Oh, for a second I thought it got rid of our coaster. I'm like, where is it? Because I saw this tunnel right here, but I forgot that it goes underground a little bit sooner now. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of terrain work over here. Let's get close. I want this to be kind of open at first. I don't want it to seem like you're going underground too soon. We're gonna make it go up right here. Like a little bit of a wall, make it seem like you're coming out of a cave from this other side. Whoa, okay. Gotta be a little bit careful because it will go through the track pieces. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay, something that's really fun to do as well is you can try, it might be easier if I turn my intensity down, but you can try to just like get the very edges of the river rapids right on here. So it looks like the track is like built into the terrain a bit more. Gives it a much more realistic look. And if we also change the colors of it, it'll blend in better. If we like make it the color of the rock. I'm gonna go like a black here. Let's go into our little color wheel. I'm gonna take a dark brown. Yeah, I think that works the best. I like to do a dark like grayish brown. Perfect. Nice. So yeah, that like blends in a lot better. Kind of makes it feel like you're in some sort of underground river almost. I love it. And I'm gonna get rid of some of these track supports. This is ruining my immersion. Please don't ruin my immersion. Not about it. Not about it. Thank you. Get out of here. I'll add some custom supports later. No need to worry about it. Okay, does this look good? Oh yeah, that looks real good. It's not like clipping through any of the boundaries. It's not clipping through any terrain. Nice. Okay, it's gonna take a lot of work to do this to like the whole entire ride, but you guys know that I don't shy away from any Planet Coaster work. We got this. We're gonna pull through. If we also change the color of this rock, it'll blend in a lot better too. Let's put some rock. Just painting these textures on here makes it look so much different so quickly. It already looks like a completely different ride now that it's all rocky and terrainy looking. Let's get rid of all the grass, and then we'll go through and just paint on a little bit of this like brownish rock. This looks a little bit more like a mine train if it's brown. Gray rock I feel like would be too hard to try to mine through. I also put some of this asphalt to darken it up, make it seem kind of like it's igneous rock, a little bit volcanic. I don't know, I like this. I like the textures of this like rock right here. They look really, really good. Okay, for some reason, the swinging mine train is listed as a steel coaster instead of a wooden coaster. I'm a little bit surprised by that, but I guess no complaints. Just a little bit off-put. Ooh, I might just be best off putting this above the path right here. Make the people walk underneath it. That might be a kind of cool, like, layer to add. 'Cause I love having my layers. You guys know. There's one thing you guys know about me, it's that. Might have to get rid of some pesky wooden supports right here that are just going all the way through. Like, why? Why does the support have to go all the way through the ground like that? That makes no sense. The ground is like right here. Oh, maybe it's because the terrain is a little bit buried. Here, let's see. If I lower the terrain right here a little. No, don't do that. Get rid of this auto paint. Use what's sampled. Just lower that a little bit. And hey, that fixed it. That was kind of easy. Let's get rid of these over here as well. I don't want to have to deal with them. Nope. I don't. I really don't. Nothing stands in the way of me and success right now. So let's freaking kill it. All right. Mine train coaster. I've never built one of these in Planet Coaster either, so this is going to be a new experience. We have two types of track. We have the H-beam style and the regular style. Start off with the regular style just to see the difference. Do I even have enough space to turn this out of the station? Or I got to shorten it a little bit? Oh, this just has like no wood pieces. So we can do both. It's cool that it gives you that option. So I guess that's why it's considered steel coasters, because you can do this. It's a little bit like misleading. It's a bit tricky. All right, we'll start off with like the classic looking wooden coaster set. Gotta make sure it doesn't get too close to the River Rapids ride, but we still want it to get kind of close because we want them to kind of interact and play with one another to the best of their abilities. So I'll just kind of have it like swing through here. It might be kind of cool. Ooh, I've never done this before, but it might be kind of cool just to have the train like off to the side of the station. Ah, I like that idea. Because nobody's gonna be walking on this side of the station anyways, because you enter and exit from the same side. Nice, I like that a lot. Having this coaster go through the station, that's what I'm talking about, man. And let's have it go back, like, let's have it go through over here. Okay, let's have it circle back over here. Does that go too high? Negative 93, where does it start? Negative 91, so no, it does not, I don't think. So we're still good. Let's have it go inside this cliff over here. Okay, so we have enough space over here to start doing the chain lift on this side, which I think is a good location. So let's go ahead and get this thing bumping upwards. Pop off time, let's go. Let's get this flat, go up with our chain lift, and try to not intercept with the launch coaster. Whoa, camera. Okay, that's the only problem doing these underground rides, is the camera can be so annoying. Wow, we're able to go up this chain lift really, really steeply. I don't think we need to go that steep. Let's go more at like a 41 degrees. That's better. Can we auto tunnel now? It's like not letting me auto tunnel for this coaster, so I'm gonna have to go through and do it all manually. Which, I mean, I would have had to go through and do anyways, but auto tunnel's like a good like starting point. But whatever. Okay, so we pretty much have this like gigantic underground section right here to work with in between the two floors. And I might even just here. Let's do this. I don't want this whole entire thing just to be in tunnels. I'm just going to go ahead and raise the ceiling right here a lot higher so we can just see. Whoa. so we can just see what the train's doing up here. Might as well. Okay, we definitely got enough space now. We're rolling in space. All right, so we're up at negative 55 feet, so we have a lot of height to work with, which means we can gain quite a bit of speed. I'm not sure if I want to have this coaster start off with just like a steep drop and going really fast. I kind of want it to just like gradually speed up as it continues to go along the track and just like follow through and just get really scary. Okay, so I made some changes to the paths to make room for this coaster. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, but I might make changes later. But this is what it's going to be like for right now. But I have the stairs going off to the side, and I have the entrance coming off to the side, and this exit coming over here. And then this path under here will lead over to the river rapids. And I really like these wooden stations. Really looks nice. Gives it like a really cool aesthetic down here. What? Obstructed? Really? Is it obstructed by the freaking roller coaster? That's so dumb. What? Do I have to like move the roller coaster for a second to make it wood? I'm so mad. Okay, there we go. Fine. Maybe do all this extra work just to make it wood. Okay, it's all connected up. Now let's go ahead and just like kind of tunnel through. Try our best to make some good sized tunnels for this train. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. Perfect. And we're definitely going to put buildings around here as well. Okay, do we have enough space? I'm going to have to lower it a tiny bit, it looks like. Yeah, it's not going to go. Okay, so I lowered the chain lift a little bit because there wasn't enough space. The ceiling was like way too low. Alright, so we got this mine train coaster put in here, and I have a complete circuit, and it's a moderate length, not too long. The speed is also kind of moderate. It never goes too fast. It kind of meanders a little bit, but I'm pretty okay with that because I looked at some other videos of mine train coasters like in Disneyland and stuff, and that seems what they do to, and that seems to be what they do more so, just kind of meander and take in the scenery. So that's kind of what we did here since we didn't have much elevation to work with. And I'm also going to lower the amount of cars on each train down to 2. That way I can like have a little bit more speed throughout this. And we'll just raise the number of trains. We have 3. 3 would be fantastic. Yeah, and let's put it into test mode. It goes like I said, it goes at a pretty decent speed. I need to smooth it out a little bit more, but overall, I think it's pretty good for down here. Like they intercept pretty well, and it kind of goes underneath the ride. And the fact that it goes underneath the rapids, that also excites me quite a bit. So let's kind of like watch it from a distance. Let's see how it does. It should have more speed, shouldn't it? Since I like lowered the amount of trains, hopefully. Hopefully that doesn't slow it down, because I was trying to speed it up. We can test it with both types of trains and see which one has the best results. Does it make it up the last hill? Oh yeah, it makes it up the last hill with like the perfect amount of speed. I love that. Like the whole entire thing is like pretty tame, and then you have like one last like really scary hill to look forward to. So the whole entire thing like conditions you. This would be like a really good first coaster for a kid or something, because it's not like too frightening. The excitement is 3.93, and alright, so the fear is 2.5, and the excitement is about 4. That's honestly not too bad. But I do want to test it with the other type of train and see if it gets better results. Okay, it did not get better results. I'm a little bit surprised. But if I make it into a block section, can I have 2 trains? I can't have 2 longer trains. But what happens if I lower the amount of cars to 2? That means we can only still have 2 trains. Okay, not block section. Standard, we're going to have short cars, and we're going to have 3 trains, and I think that's the best we're going to have, and this is just not going to be a very scary ride. I'm going to go through and smooth it out a little bit more and make it nicer, but apart from that, I think we're kind of getting there. Okay, this thing is looking pretty smooth now, so I think it is a perfect time to go ahead and give it a test ride and see how it feels. And then we'll smooth it out more once we notice all the kinks that we have to iron out. So it really creeps through that beginning portion, but that's okay. Kind of just sets the tone You can have a lot of decorations there to really get people excited. Then scrape your head up a little bit right there, but hey, nobody was ever hurt by a little bit of a lobotomy. Oh, I still needed to carve that out. Forgot. My bad. Okay, and these carts are like a little bit tilty, you might notice. So really like kind of flows really well. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of rock right here too. We can still get the vibe. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Like I said, it's kind of like ramps it up with the speed as it goes along. You have the first drop, the second drop, and then a third main drop. And I'm overall digging it. So let's go ahead and like dig out the portions that were like going through the ground and make sure we get all that cleaned up. Alright, so I went through and I smoothed everything. Seems like everything's working out, so I think we should go ahead and give it a good test ride. What do you guys think? That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead. Okay, so it's going to start off a little bit slow, but we're just going to put a lot of scenery and make it really scenic. You can look down at all the people on the River Rapids ride. This thing is like just really intertwined. You can see the launch coaster right there. A lot's happening. A lot to like. There's a lot to take in. And this will be like a really good coaster for beginners because it's not too scary. It has it like kind of builds up to the last drop. It doesn't start off with the scariest first drop. So it's like level 1, level 2, level 3. So here's the first one. And okay, I might need to lower that a little bit more. Curves over, go up the second little chain lift. It's not very long whatsoever, but I guess that's the speed that we need to get through this whole thing. Alright. Some double airtime hills right here. And then the last section to the final drop. This thing isn't perfect, but I think we have a good start. Well, oh, does it make it up? Oh. Barely makes it up that. Dang, okay. Is there a way we can give it a little bit more speed? Because I had to lower that little... I had to lower this chain lift right here because I couldn't raise the ground up any higher, which kind of sucked, but just what had to happen. I'm going to do some more editing to see if I can make this thing any better. Okay, so we have everything connected up. There's a line for both rides. Both rides seem to be good. I guess we can't open up this one until it's fully been tested. I need to space out these rafts. Let's see, how do I space them out? Minimum departure interval, 3 seconds. Can we raise that up to like 7 seconds? It's a pretty long ride. It looks better when you're equally spaced. Let's go ahead and speed it up. We pretty much want the first one to reach the station about the time where the last one leaves the station. That's like the perfect amount of interval. Okay, so I don't know if it works. Okay, I don't know if that even works for like the test mode, but once it's open, it should work. Just have it go all the way around. What was the excitement for this ride, by the way? We got 4.35 and 3.19. Okay, that actually has more excitement than our roller coaster that's above it, but that's okay. River Rapid rides are freaking thrilling. They're like some of the most like fun rides to ride with your family. Getting to like look at all your family while they get soaked and fall down hills backwards into like gigantic waterfalls, like some pretty good stuff. Just like barely makes it up right there. That makes me so nervous, but I think we're okay. I kind of want to have like a chain lift just in case, but at the same time, these aren't real people, so I don't care. If this was a real theme park, I would care more, but these are all fake people, so I don't have as much humanity for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just open them up. Let's see if people want to come down here and ride them. Let's see if some new rides will get people spaced out through our park. And let's make sure they're free as well, so there's no problems there. And I also need to put staff buildings on like all the floors of this park. We have one staff building, I think, so far. We need to have some like up in the space station. We need to have one down here because the staff need to make sure they're treated well. And is this coaster closed? Oh, I never reopened it? Dang. Let's go ahead and test it real fast now that we have this new like tunnel. The first piece is red. That's funny. Okay, there's enough headroom, like barely. People will not be decapitated on this ride. I might be able to move the tunnel up a little bit. I can try. And it twists a little bit at the end so it can go through that hole. Oh, that's so cool now that there's a spaceship thing. That's so cool now that there's a space station at the top. I love it. Heck yeah. Okay, but can I raise this up anymore? I can. Oh my gosh. I can put her like at the perfect height. Now let's see what it's like. It should look even better. Oh, but now it's all red again for some reason? Why? Why did that happen? Whatever. Falling back through and it looks good. Oh no, the tunnel's going through the mine train coaster. Why'd I have to do that? I can just get rid of the tunnel at the end. Doesn't have to be that long. That's the best fix. It should be. Oh, they're getting in line. They're getting in line. Ooh. They're about to ride the mine train. River Rapids. Nobody's gone down that far yet. And now this ride, we can open this as well. Now we have 3 rides in this bottom level. So we should start pulling people down here. Yeah, people are starting to come down the stairs already. This is the type of stuff people want. Like, I think the people in this park really like moderate rides. And that's the reason so many of them were drawn down to the mine train. So I think now that we have some moderate rides down here, it's going to be just like that. And we're still going to build another coaster over here in this empty space. It's going to be different from the mine train. I'm not really sure what I want to do here yet. Probably just like a basic junior train. And then I don't know if there's any space for like a thrill ride or gentle ride, honestly. If I put a bumper cars right there, that would fill the space, but we really need a roller coaster. Can we look at this objective? We are at 8 out of 9. I can't believe it. We're almost there. This is so exciting. I can't build this last roller coaster, though, until we finish more decoration of the park. So next episode, we're not going to build the coaster. I am actually going to go up and finish the space station. We're going to continue decorating this mine train ride. We're not done decorating today. We're going to keep going. But that's what we're going to focus on until we get everything decorated so far, because I want to have like a finale coaster. Even though the finale coaster isn't going to be great, it's going to be a kid coaster, but just something else to look forward to as far as new rides go. So there's a little bit more of a reason to watch this series apart from just the scenery. And then at the very end, we'll have a final park tour. But let's go ahead and keep on decorating these new rides. Starting off with, let's do some terraforming. Okay, so I decided down here at the very bottom, I want to have like a hidden lake. And I want it to be called like the Sapphire City Hidden Lake or something. I think underwater lakes are just so cool. And just having one down here would be really sick. People would come down and they would see it. And we'll have like a bunch of like pretty crystals and stuff down here. It'll be just like a really pretty sight. Let's make it a little bit bigger though, can we? If I like lower this down, because it still seems kind of small. Bigger the better. My mom always said. It's looking good. Just keep on like tunneling out this last section. Got a lot of space around here, so I'm gonna put lots of those traps. Like I said, we'll have scythes. We'll have tons of just like rattlesnakes and just tons of scary stuff. It's gonna be more of a scary ride with like adventure theming, and I'm excited because that's my favorite type of scenery to work with. Apart from the sci-fi, the sci-fi and adventure are like the two most interesting because there's so much you can do with both of those. Alright, and here's the final escalation. Goes up to the top. Alright, so there's a lot of space down there to work with. Is anybody coming down to these rides now? They are. People are riding the new rides. Let's go, let's go. All of our children are loving the park. Perfect. Is anybody loving the coaster down here? Is it getting any loving? There is one lone person who has a glorious beard. Super jealous. Oh, it's because the coaster costs $12 to ride. Of course no one's going to come and ride this coaster for $12. Although this is go forward. Wait, why were my lights red? They're supposed to be green? Okay, there we go. That's better now. I do not know what was happening, but I have fixed it. That looks sick, though. Oh, it's all inside the tube as well. What do the other colors do? This is so nice. Wait, what? Is it on the outside? Okay, that's on the outside. I made it like white. Oh, that's That's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna keep it black. And black is the best bet. And what does this do? Is this outside? It's like the track supports or something. Okay, I like blue and green. Matches the cart. And it's popping off out here. Popping off. Whoa, there's already like a long line for the mine train coaster. People love it. Of course they do. It was built by me. Cedar wall construction. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start building a station for this River Rapids ride. And for the mine trains. Go ahead and get those started. It's usually the best place to start. And then you move on to the rest of the ride. Alright, so I got a portion of the station finished for the River Rapids ride, and it's starting to look pretty nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any more time to work on stuff this episode, so I'm going to have to end the episode here. But thank you all so much for watching. In between episodes, I'm going to work a little bit more on the stations for these places, and in the next episode, we're going to finish decorating the space station, and we're going to go back and give all the rides that don't have names. Like I said, I was going to do this episode, but I ended up forgetting about that until the very end, and I want to do that at the beginning of the episode because I want to give shout outs and stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!